Welcome back to Zion Valley. Follows Chalk is about to take me to meet Joshua Graham.
Please. Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
One of the creators of New Vegas, Josh Sawyer, talked about his problem with the skin color of the people in this DLC. He wanted each of the tribes to be made up of a mix of people from various races, but because of engine limitations, it wasn't possible to have all these tattoos applied to people with different skin tones. So the game ended up creating a neutral skin tone for everyone, which makes it look like everyone in this DLC is Native American. So you have all these Native American themes throughout Honest Hearts, but it was intended to be like various people incorporated into the tribes, instead of the way it is, where it seems as if all these Native American people are somehow just living a life completely separate from all the other groups that lived in America at the time of the Great War. And I'm getting attacked by Yaoguai. Well, thank God for Turbo, but I won't have very many of those to make it through Honest Hearts. It's an amazing view of the valley, and this vantage point will add some markers to my map.
These paintings show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Zion Valley National Park is a real place, and from the photos I've seen, it really is this beautiful.
Hoi, Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes, I am. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Thanks for that. I would hate to be shown thunder and fire.
Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
Level 7. I've increased my gun skill as high as it'll go. So for this DLC, I'm going to start putting some points into repair to fix up my own weapons, as well as speech, which is going to come in handy dealing with people around here.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
I came here with the caravan company to make contact with the New Canaanites.
Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to leave without offering to help, so what can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Now I know what the Burned Man wants me to do. First, I need to go find a compass in the ruins of an old bus. I have to make sure not to get into water too deep, because then someone could shoot at me and I won't be able to fight back.
This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Found the compass. Next. But next, I'm looking for some walkie-talkies. Unsure how many ways I can get more ammo in this place. I'm getting a little worried.
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
In here, at least, I can find some more ammunition and parts to repair my current gun. Just like that, I've become addicted to whiskey, which might be a problem. I've got the walkie-talkies. Next, I'll be looking for some lunch boxes and a medical supply kit. My armor's tough enough that these small arms can barely affect me, so killing white legs will just be a useful source of ammo. I've leveled up, and now I can become a grunt and make full use of the handgun that I took from Benny. This powers up a wide variety of weapons. Currently, the handgun called Maria is the most important one for me, but it'll be useful for a lot of other ones soon.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
I have everything that Daniel needs, so I'm going to the north end of the valley to meet him. With Fast Shot and Bloody Mess, I can quickly blow away most enemies into just the torso. I figure this is the best approach since my problem last time was not being able to kill Deathclaws fast enough, and accuracy doesn't really matter at close range.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Joshua told me you need a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
I'll do what I can to help.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Before we depart, our shaman, White Bird, asked me to convey his desire to speak with you.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Excellent. His cave overlooks the camp. I will show you where.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
This Datura tea is messing with my vision. I have a feeling this quest I'm on is going to be insanely dangerous, but I don't think I have a choice but to do it.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
You don't want to leave Zion? You'd rather kill all of the Whitelegs?
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
Why are you talking to me about it?
Daniel and I don't agree on everything, but in our hearts, we both want what's best for the Sorrows and Dead Horses. You've seen what the Whitelegs do, and I think you know what has to be done. If Daniel hears it from someone other than me, well, Zion may not be lost to us after all.
I need to think about it.
Of course. Think on it, and look in your heart. The light of the mind alone cannot dispel the whole world's darkness.
I don't like to linger in this place.
Well, thank God for high DPS. I'll put some points into repair, and some points into medicine to be able to heal myself if I get hurt.
So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it. You leave me no choice.
That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Going back to the shaman, but my ammo count for my best weapons might be a problem. Only 4 magazines left for Maria.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide.
This quest has given me an unarmed weapon, but I won't be making much use of it since I'm a guns character. Looks pretty cool though. Whoops. She forgives me for that.
We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
Who or what is the father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That doesn't sound like what I've heard about the New Canaanites.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared.
I see. It's fascinating.
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own.
Normally, I would listen to a local telling me that a cave is dangerous and not to go in it, but the quest marker says go this way. There's a cache of supplies left by someone who survived in the valley long ago. That's where I'll find the map that I need. According to the notes on this computer, he was 24 years old when the Great War happened. He lived to at least 70. I'm going to put points into speech, because that's going to be useful for resolving a lot of quests as time goes by. For my perk, I'm going to take Hand Load. This gives me access to a lot of better ammunition, which means more powerful bullets in my guns.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
And this is the skeleton of the old man whose notes I found in that cave. And here I'll find one of the best weapons in the game, the Survivalist Rifle. This is an American service rifle that shoots 12.7mm ammo instead of the usual much smaller bullets. And I'm going to test it out against this Whiteleg's camp. Grunt perk, this, along with Benny's handguns, are two of the best weapons available to me. For close-up fighting, I can also use this Tommy gun, like the ones the Whitelegs use. It's a decent weapon, but the accuracy is so bad in combination with fast shot that I can only use it at point-blank range.
White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people, and for our valley if something is not done.
In next week's update, I'll keep fighting White Legs and deal with some Yaogwai who are threatening the valley. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday.